Whole plate of crepes, under 450 calories, over 30 grams of protein, doused in the best thing in the world, sugar-free maple syrup. Pancakes are just pancakes, waffles are pancakes with holes in them, and crepes are pancakes on diet, and today we're making crepes. Let me know which one of the three is your favorite down below, but I think I'm gonna go with pancakes. These are gonna be 3-ingredient crepes, all made in a blender, because nice, simple, and easy. It starts with your favorite breakfast ingredient, which is oatmeal. The uses of oatmeal are endless, and today we're gonna use 51 grams or 3/4 cup. Guys, I know stuff in grams, not in cups. I'm trying to process that information for you guys, because just get a food scale, please. And you know how oats get a little jelly and gelatinous? Well, that's gonna help these crepes hold together. To add a little bit of protein to this and a little bit of tartness, you know buttermilk pancakes? Well, these aren't buttermilk pancakes, these are crepes, and there's also not gonna be buttermilk in it, but we could use Greek yogurt for a little bit of tanginess. This is 51 grams of Greek yogurt, which is 1/4 cup. Do not buy oat flour, it's expensive for no reason. Just buy oats, and all the money you would invest in oat flour, invest it in a blender. And then a little pinch of baking soda, not baking powder. Baking powder will turn these into way too fluffy, not crepes, but baking soda, you need it for a little bit of bubbles. A pinch. And then the third ingredient, which is, I'm not counting baking soda as an ingredient. You should have that always. If you don't have it in your fridge, put it in your fridge. It absorbs all the smells and then makes your fridge smell better. So it doesn't count as an ingredient. Also, this doesn't count. Salt. If you don't have salt, you do. Everyone has salt. So that's why I'm gonna say these are 3 ingredients. You guys gave me hate for one of my other videos when I said 2-ingredient apple cake. Listen, it's 2 ingredients plus extra stuff that you should have. And if you don't have it, then get them and just close your eyes and don't think of them as an ingredient. We're gonna use 2 eggs. I cannot be bothered to crack these in a separate bowl, so I'm just gonna crack them into this blender. And if I get shells in here, well, I am building my immune system, and I'm getting stronger. That is the mindset you need to have. I think there's shells in there, but there's Greek yogurt and the shells are blending in. Extra nutrition, it's all good. 3 ingredients all in here, all done. If you give me hate and say it's 5, no, we're rounding down to 3. 3 ingredients in this blender, blend this up until it is fine and liquidy. So after the first blend, it's gonna be a little chunky because oats are just flying everywhere in this blender, they're sticking to the sides. So you just gotta give everything a scrape down. Also, we use whole eggs in this instead of egg whites because, guys, you need some fats in your diet. Can't just go fat-free everything. It doesn't work. Otherwise, your hormones will be non-existent. But the fat really helps this recipe because if there's no fat, it will stick to the pan and it will crumble and it will be bad. So you can't just use egg whites, please. Don't try it. I tried it. It's not that good. The fat in the egg yolks will help these not stick to the pan when we cook them. It helps everything hold together and it tastes better. That's a win-win, except for the higher calories, but you pick your battles, okay? This is a battle where the higher calorie full egg wins, and you just gotta accept it. So give everything a scrape and reblend. I got my crepe pan, which is this pan. Why is this my crepe pan? I don't know, but it's the freshest, newest pan I have, and stuff doesn't stick to it. You want to heat the pan on a medium-low heat. Also, you might have noticed, there's no sugar in here. And I know you like your crepes sweet like me, but I'm sweet enough, I don't need any sugar in this recipe. No, actually, you don't need any sugar in this because sometimes sugar will burn and crystallize when you're cooking it. You don't want that. Also, if you're like me, you douse these in maple syrup. Literally, more maple syrup than crepes. Not regular maple syrup, that's for sure. If you know me, you know I will not touch that stuff, but sugar-free maple syrup. First ingredient is water. The more you use, the more hydrated you get. Just live by those rules. Never question it. It makes around 2/3 cup of batter. This should be enough to make as many crepes as you can get out of this batter. For me, that's around 4 to 6. And a spatula that's non-stick is your go-to. Do not use a metal spatula in this. You will break these crepes, you will break your pan, and you will not be happy. I have my pan heating up on a 3 out of 10 right now, pretty low. And always, the first crepe is not gonna be your best crepe, but the last crepe is also not gonna be your best crepe because usually like you're not measuring out the batter correctly and like the last crepe is too big or too small, but one of the middle crepes will be your best crepe. Words to live by. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you might be like, why is there a mop on your head right now? Like, listen, my hair looks different because this is my natty hair. Like, this is natural. Guys, I've been blow drying my hair straight since middle school. Why? Because I hated my hair. But today, the blow dryer could be dead to me. But if you guys make fun of me, then I'm gonna go back. So, you know, it's up to you guys. Let me know down in the comments below. Do I look like I have a mop on my head? I know I do. I've already gotten enough, but you guys can tell me some more. This compartment is full of oil, and I will not touch any of that stuff except for this aerosol can of a Monster Pam spray. Well, knockoff from Costco Pam spray. The batter's thin. It's spreading. Is it a perfect circle? To me, it is. I'm not too judgy, okay? You will know when it's ready to flip because it looks pretty dry and the edges are kind of coming up out of the pan. So just take a spatula and go like this. You see that? It's ready to flip. Boom! Are you as hyped as me? You did not see anything. I didn't mess up. Mistakes don't happen in my kitchen, maybe in yours, but not in mine. Just go like this. It's a low heat. You won't burn yourself. If you do, it's not my responsibility. Blame someone else. Let that cook on the other side for around a minute. These cook really quick. Voila. One crepe done. Rinse and repeat. We gotta fill these. And for the filling, we're gonna add some more protein with another 1/3 of a cup of Greek yogurt. That is 75 grams of fat-free, plain Greek yogurt. And this is where you can get fancy with it, with jam. How fancy. I got peach, raspberry, orange, and blueberry. Pick a jam, mix it with the Greek yogurt. The jam is gonna add sweetness. I'm gonna go with raspberry. Why? I have no good reason. So take 2 tablespoons of jam, which is 34 grams, and you mix it up. Perfect. These are pliable. Look, they fold, they won't break. It's the oatmeal, guys, the eggs, the magic. You take some filling and you just put a spoon in the center, and then you take a little bit more, put it right into the center. You fold this down, one of the edges, and just go like this. I think that looks nice. The filling is oozing out of there. And this is when you douse it in sugar-free syrup. And if you want a little mini chocolate chips, drizzle those on top because that chocolate raspberry hits. Under 450 calories for the whole plate, over 30 grams of protein. Calories and macros will be in the description. Crepes make me feel fancy. Why? I don't know. Get a little bit of that Greek yogurt that's oozing out, put it right on top, get that mini chocolate chip, and just that chocolate raspberry. The tanginess from the Greek yogurt mixed with the tanginess from the raspberry, it's like a little sour, but then you have the sugar-free syrup coming into play that gives you all the sweetness and just, it cuts beautifully. The crepes are so soft, fluffy, moist. I'm sorry I said the word. So many of you guys are just like cringing right now. I'm so sorry. I don't know how else to describe it, but it is so soft. It's dripping, it's drowning, and that's when you know it is a good plate of food. You cannot taste the oatmeal at all, and if you think you can, you're wrong. Thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a like if you liked it, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next video. Never close this thing. Always keep it open. Always a constant stream of sugar-free syrup wherever you go.